Good day. Are you going to fix the door skin today?
I'm actually planning on it. How did you know, baby? So, yes, today I think let's cut this out and replace it with fresh metal. As you can see, the dents and the dings and all the bodge welding previous people did. Let's just refresh it, do it all properly and new because I want to get this thing done. Alright, now let's quickly mark and cut our template as usual. I'm going to use the door, what's existing of it, the existing part of it. Let's put it that way. Let me quickly mark this thing according to what there is of the existing material. Wow, this car is not even that bad. Yeah, let me mark everything up nicely. Then we'll cut it out. I'm gonna try and bend the lip as well, like factory. Let's see how I manage. Right, that should be it. Right, because the door's got so much rust, you just straighten this out. Drawing lines on doors, are we now? Right, this is just to get the outside edge, and when I cut the material I must add for the thickness of my lip and the material's bend I must also think about, which shouldn't be more than a millimeter, 1.5 millimeters in stretch, if I remember correctly, on this thickness. But that's on a 90 bend. Curve like this might be a bit more, because on a 90 bend you take half of your thickness of your material and you add that width, because that's the amount your material normally shrinks when you do a bend like that. But let's see, because this is actually a curve, not a bend, that we're attempting now. Yes, there we go. I didn't see a point in getting new cardboard out, as it's such a small patch actually. Okay, not small, it's half of the, it's actually the bottom side of the door. Let's quickly trace out our piece. Right, the top part, I'm not gonna take too much, as this has to tie into the existing skin. And I don't really feel like rebuilding the whole door out of steel, which I could probably do if I really wanted, but yeah, what's the point?
But you already did the back side, so why build the whole door?
Not this one, but yes, I built the whole frame out of sheet metal before, or back of the door, the inner. This being my bending line. I should actually put dots in between, but I'll remember that's my bending line there to bend that small lip. I think we're gonna straighten that out anyhow, the straight edge, when I'm done. Something like that. Alright, let's get chopping. Alright, so now that I've got my piece cut, obviously I have to bend it to shape to the curve, which on this door isn't really a curve anymore, but a crater, like the moon. Right, let me quickly get my portable bender. I can clamp to my vise and table that I actually got from my one friend, Kali Prinsloo, a piece of steel to work on. Thank you, Kali. Shout out to you. Right. Quickly plan this. I think maybe I must turn my jig around so I can bend it down, giving me more power. Right. Just make sure where I want to be. Okay. Right. Put this in here. Let me get my hammer.
Right.
Quickly bend it like so. I need to actually get a tool to put in there and to bend it. So it can clamp just nicely. Right, let me just place this in my portable bender. Just get it a bit even. Roughly about there. Get a piece of pipe actually. It's gonna go better. Now we'll just work it till we get our shape. Maybe I must make this a machine with hinges and a thing that can come up here later. I'll do that. Let's just get this job done today. Right. I didn't bend it too much yet. Just shape it a bit. Right, let me just panel beat it a bit so we can get our curve. Looking at it like that, should be coming a bit more. Should concentrate in the middle a bit more as the door's got a bit of a slight curve to it on the top as well. Right, let me quickly just round and shape this as well. Then, like I said, we'll panel beat it nicely also, and then start bending our lips. Just play with my metal a bit to get it where I want it. Then we'll hammer and dolly it. Right, now that we've got it close enough, yes, close enough, let's bend our bottom lip so we can hook it and cut this excess material that's so rotten and bent up out. Right, let me take my lovely vice grip, start bending this lip. For the bottom edge, I'll work it a pass or two just to get it so I can hook it and start forming it. Ain't rocket science, is it? Let me run it through all the way. I'll still work it to get my lip that rolls over and attaches to the other piece of steel inside. When I've got it straight and panel beat it, I'll hook it up to that and just finalize it to that inner panel. Told you it's something gonna be different. Trying to make it so it looks almost factory, and we'll smooth and panel beat it as usual as well when we're done. But yeah, you get the gist, the idea, the method to the madness. Alright, let me quickly take this rough part out so I can see how far we're off on the inner structure on this, because this outer skin is so bad. Right, that is pretty spot on almost. Let me just take my lovely clamp it to the door, see where we need to still maybe shape, but I guess that should be pretty close. Right, if you look in there, we need a bit more. This side is almost spot on. Wow, maybe I just need to move this up a bit. Ah, it will take shape. Yes. There we go. That's about what we need. Let me mark and cut. Like you can see here, I need to bring the small mounts out. If I remember, the profile of the door is round. I had to panel beat it there. So let me just sort that out quickly. Let me start zip cutting so I can join this door skin with this new piece that we made, and we take it from there. We take the old piece out because it's gonna mess us about on the edges where the frame is. Lovely frame we made last time. Nice and flush. Now I can basically tack weld it all together, and we can run it from there. Let me see. It must be flush. At the bottom is nice and flush. Just make sure I show out my facts before I start tack welding things together. Like I said, flush. Where it's level first, things first, and shape it like that. Everywhere it's level now, for now. Man, this door is old and soft. Don't want to put too much heat in it, as your warp would make a groove in it. So we're just tacking, and come back and tack again. Even small tacks like that will work. Alright, I'm pretty pleased with that, as it's smooth and level. Now I can concentrate in burning it in, because it's tack welded pretty nicely. So if I grind this, you shouldn't ever see where it was patched. Probably in the inside you'll see it. Let me quickly just tack, come back, tack, keeping your heat away, because I don't want this thing to curve and to bubble. All I want is flush, even butt welds. Perfect. Now I can hit it and bend over the rest. Right, now that we've got it up to there, quickly switch off and panel beat that lip at the bottom the way I want it, so I can start bending my other lips around to get it to look like a factory door. So we replaced the whole door bottom. We fold this over. Like you can see, that almost looks factory. And then I'll have to make this corner piece as well when I get there. Just didn't want to cut all of it away or anything like that. But we'll bend this and sort this as well. But she's coming along famously. That one I'll have to shape a bit there. That's nothing. probably end up putting seam sealer as well, as that's how they actually work. Just a folded lip that has been sealed. And then I'll probably have to make holes for drainage as well. That's nothing, we just drill those. Just take my lovely vise. I'll have to get to this point where I have to make some small cuts. Yes, that's basically how it's going to be. We're gonna bend this over. Over. So we can get that, and then we'll just make that small piece. Right. Maybe easier said than done, they say. You just take my small hammer quickly and shape it. Just a little panel beating and shaping. And then I'll fix this edge here. That's why I left it like it actually, to get this rot out. We continue to this side, same story. Bend it over and shape the lip. This lip I'm gonna have to maybe end up welding a bit, but that's roughly the idea behind the whole story. Right, let me hammer and shape it. Like you can see there, I need to test fit it to the car. Maybe shape it some more and put a relief cut in here and there. We quickly do those relief cuts. Let me go and test fit it to the car first before I finish it. If I need to bring it in more or what have you, we go and see quickly. Okay, let me just shape this edge a small amount still and curl it nicely. It seems like it's legit, it's gonna work. Let's take it from there. Let me quickly grind this finger welds clean and let's see how she looks. Then I've got one spot still to fix. I'll quickly fix that as well. This I have to fix, and the other side of the corner. Let's see.
Forget
Well, there you have it. One new door bottom. Not too shabby, if I may say so myself. Thank you for watching, everybody. I do hope you enjoyed the content. Peace out.